So what do the Mets think about Juan Soto's season so far? They think he's seen a lot of pitches, has a great approach, is grinding down pitchers in a way that helps the overall lineup in the clubhouse. They see him as a fun-loving but thoughtful, insightful, and hard-working guy. What have I seen now with Soto, with the Yankees for a year, and now a little bit of time with the Mets? I see a guy who really had a powerfully magical experience with his previous employer, who made a hard decision to leave, and who was settling in pretty happily here, and only to get happier with his new employer and his new workplace. That's a very human process, no matter how much money he's making. So why are we talking about this today? Because last night, Soto told Mike Puma of the Post regarding not having Aaron Judge as his protection anymore in the lineup, having Pete Alonso. He said, "It's definitely different. I had the best hitter in baseball hitting behind me. I was getting more attacked and more pitches in the strike zone, less intentional walks and things like that. I was pitched differently last year." Nothing wrong with Puma's question or his story. He's an old pro. He did it straight. But there's some fallout here that is troubling. Why can't we hold it true in both things? That Soto had a good time with the Yankees, that he chose the Mets, that he's settling in. Why can't we hold these truths that he had a nice time playing with Aaron Judge and enjoyed the protection, but that he personally looked Steve Cohen in the eye before signing with the Mets and said, "Get me Pete Alonso. Please sign Alonso for lineup protection." I had the chance to speak with Pete during the last homestand about this, what it meant to have Soto going to bat for him when he was a free agent. And Alonso said, well, it meant a lot. They didn't even really know each other personally, but to have that respect for him as a hitter meant a lot to him, and I'm sure it helped facilitate that return to the Mets. Point being, Soto's a young man who was asked the question and gave an insightful answer. Inside that room, they know who he is, they know he's a good teammate, and of course Alonso knows how he feels about Soto and how Soto feels about him. So this is a much bigger issue externally than it's going to be internally, but still, frankly, the fallout, not fair to Soto.